A Call of Duty Challengers player by the name of Jimbo was just banned alive during Champs. While it does suck and hopefully justice is properly served, a lot of Call of Duty fans have started to blame PC and Crossplay for creating this issue at such a high level of play. It also made fans want an option to turn off Crossplay with PC only and to have the Pro League go back to console. As someone who is both a console and PC Call of Duty fan, I want to take a step back and actually think about the situation and give my thoughts on it. To understand the root of the problem, I have to explain why the idea of crossplay with PC was even a thing to begin with. Long story short, the PC side of Call of Duty never got nearly as much love as the console ports did. Population was always low, the ports themselves launched with bugs, glitches, port issues, and the lack of a proper anti-cheat let hackers run around with little punishment. To fix that problem, Blizzard stepped in and helped make proper PC ports starting with Black Ops 4 and added crossplay with Modern Warfare 2019. On paper, crossplay was great because now PC Call of Duty was back on the map and PC gamers no longer had to go out to buy a new console just to play Call of Duty of all games, and it also helped keep the population high enough for a good experience across all platforms. The problem is, Activision didn't fix the rest of the stupid crap the PC community had to deal with, so those cheaters and hackers that were roaming free and the other PC ports were now running around in console lobbies, and with Warzone being the free-to-play portion of the game, even if the cheater got banned, they could just make a new account and cheat again and again. The controversies only got worse when the Pro League moved away from console to PC, starting with the Cold War season back in 2021. Again, this is a good thing on paper. Pros were no longer restricted to console performance and they had the freedom to play on whatever controller they wanted to play with, but the cheating problem still remained. The number 2 ranked player in Vanguard was caught cheating while streaming, and Jimbo was just caught on LAN. Which brings up the big question, should Call of Duty go back to being primarily a console game and just eliminate PC from the equation of both crossplay and the Pro League? I understand why console players want this to happen. It would bring back a more stable and controlled environment, but the cons would be detrimental to the Call of Duty brand. Not only would you kill off the PC side of Call of Duty overnight for both casual and competitive players, the Pro League going back to console would mean going back to limiting players to console performances. Pros would be stuck at a fluctuating 120 FPS. They would have to use a controller they're not comfortable with, and if you are an amateur wanting to go pro but chose the wrong box, you're going to have to drop another $500 with subscriptions just to play in the Pro League. I think another question to bring up is, can you even do that at this point? Despite what everyone thinks about the PC side of Call of Duty, crossplay did basically revive it from the dead. Call of Duty went from a dying state to being one of the most played and top-selling Steam games of all time, and this doesn't even include the hidden Blizzard stats. From a business perspective, when you see an improvement like that, there is no way in hell you're gonna undo that decision. If you told me that Activision should have kept crossplay in a vault until they fixed the PC side of COD, then I would 100% agree with you, since that's what should have happened, but now that crossplay is out, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. What's ironic is that this isn't even a problem with the PC platform itself. Call of Duty seems to be the only game that has a cheater problem to this extent. Just take a look at Overwatch, another Activision title that recently got crossplay. To this day, I have yet to bump into a single cheater in both console and PC lobbies, and I have yet to see anyone complain about a massive amount of them ruining the experience. Another title, Halo the Master Chief Collection, even on PC before crossplay, I have never bumped into a cheater in the 200 hours or so I have put into the game. My point is that the main issue is Activision's laziness, not the PC community. Most PC gamers, myself included, just want to play Call of Duty without dropping half a grand on a box with a locked performance while paying monthly subscriptions just to play Call of Duty of all games. The frustrations coming from console gamers is justifiable, but I don't think the annihilation of an entire platform is the answer. Activision just needs to get their heads out of their asses and fix their games. It's embarrassing to see how bad the crossplay experience is with Call of Duty when every other crossplay game on the market seems to have figured it out. If I were running the show at Activision, I would start by implementing an anti-cheat as strong as Riot's Vanguard, the one used for Valorant. Despite the controversies surrounding Vanguard, it has proven itself to be the best anti-cheat anyone's ever seen. Cheaters are almost non-existent in the game, so bringing an anti-cheat similar to Vanguard would definitely help. Another thing I would do is make a premium service for Warzone. It's already too too late to put a price tag on Warzone itself, since I don't think any game in the history of gaming has ever gone from free to play to being a paid game. But CSGO did something clever by making Prime status a separate paid option, so the population is basically split between paid and free players. Maybe make the kernel level anti-cheat a paid option, so people that don't like the idea of having such a strong anti-cheat running on their console or PC can just play the free version, while those that are tired of dealing with cheaters and want a more controlled environment can pay a fee and get the best experience possible. All I can say for now is that it's a tough situation, and it's going to be a long while before we get a proper fix to it. And to my dear console viewers, I'm actually sorry. I know your first impressions of the PC community has consisted of cheaters and hackers, but I promise that the actual PC gaming experience is nowhere near as bad as this. Again, Call of Duty really is the only game with a cheater problem this bad. Go to Battlefield, Halo, Overwatch, Fortnite, and the crossplay experience there is miles better. Even PC games without crossplay like CSGO and Valorant don't have it anywhere near as bad as Call of Duty. But anyways, those are my thoughts on what's going on in the Call of Duty community right now. So what are your guys' thoughts on the situation? Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll talk to you all later.